Good evening. It's Friday night. Hello, hello. Anybody want to come in and chat? Come on in. Yep. Oops, let me fix this. Hold on. Goodness gracious. Today I'm going to use my... All right. I'll be all right. I am live, I know, and I'm just fixing things up so I can... I'm just fixing things up. Oops. So I can... I'm just fixing things up. Oops. So I can... So I can make it so it doesn't feed back. I'll be right back. Don't go away. Don't go away. I'm just turning off my coffee, my boiling water. I made myself a cup of coffee, and I am feeling pretty good for a Friday night. Let's see. Who's going to come talk to me? I don't know. It's not working so far. Hello, Darby. I just sent your necklace to you. How are you tonight? You'll get it Tuesday because Monday is a holiday, or else you would have got it Monday. I'm trying to put this on my cell here. Just a minute. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, I know. Okay. Hi, Danny. You're worn out, huh? Yeah, going to Miami will wear you out. That's for sure. I'm just trying to set it up so that I can see who's talking to me. Hey, Carrie, Joe, and Totally Kathy. Welcome. Glad to see you guys. It's Friday night, and I thought, well, I like to do a chat on Fridays just for the heck of it. And I made myself a cup of hazelnut yummy fresh coffee. Hi, Mary. Eminem, welcome. I look elegant. I changed my top. I had on Jamma top, so I thought, I wanted to show this necklace off because this is like, I'm doing good, Danny. Hope you are. I made this necklace, and this is the first time I made a necklace where you can actually, it's so long, very long, all the way down. I better not touch the screen. You know what happens. But it's long enough to double. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I don't usually make them this long, but people have asked me to do that. I was gonna, I don't have your number, Darby, but almost before I mailed off the last necklace that I got, that you bought, I was gonna say, do you want the extra long one? I wasn't sure. But it's neat because you can like actually do a choker and have a long one like that. Oh man, I should have asked you. I didn't really. I could have. I don't know. I don't know if I could have messaged you in time. I sent you the other one, and you've already gotten a couple of my long necklaces. Thank you. My hair's getting long. My bangs are getting long. I'm gonna get a haircut soon. Darby. Darby's addicted to my necklaces now. Uh-oh. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, and they're all different. You know, you can tell I made it probably just by the style, but there's never the same. So it's Friday. We're ready for the weekend. I mean, I don't have any major plans as usual. The kids were over today. Tanny, Chase, and little Hunter. So Tanny comes to my door and says, "Thank you, Mary. Um, you want to see? I painted. I drew you a picture, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's a cat and a dog, and it says to Bubby from Tanny. Isn't that cute? He's so cute. What's the big mug that I'm drinking from? This is my coffee mug, which was sent to me by a subscriber like 3 years ago. I love it. I treasure things. I do. I'm gonna find a place to put this. This was sent to me recently, and it's kind of suits me. So grateful and so blessed. I'm gonna put it somewhere. Mark's gonna come over. I bought a big hook, and he's gonna hang a hook for me, and he'll hang that up for me too. Yeah, Tanny is his name is Tanyan, which I've never heard before. Tanyan. He's such a card. They all are. They're so alive and full of energy. I mean, oh my goodness. But you gotta love them. They're so cool. It is a cool name, and he's a cool kid. Hi, Stitchy Rebel. Good evening to you. Welcome. Just talking about my darling grandbaby boys, and I just love them. And I'm so glad they're not old enough to not want to hug. Like they hang on me. I mean, it's a good feeling. Hello, RV Lucky. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Yeah, you can sort of see it. A cat. I'm looking at my phone. It's a few minutes behind, a minute behind. We have a brand new one, a brand new grandbaby. Is that what you mean? Aw, well, they're so sweet. And these little boys, they're full of mischief and stuff. They're so funny. Um, we got one that's 4, one that's 8. Tanny's 8, and Chase is 10. And I've known them all their lives, and they're just as cute. They're cuter every year. Great granddaughter, congratulations. Aw. Kathy's got, her 2 sons. Um, her son Lee has a grown boy, a man now, and his name is Joey. Joey's got 2. So Kathy's a great grandma too. She's got a little granddaughter, Serena, and a little grandbaby. He's the newest one, and his name is trippy. His name is Atlas. Ever hear of an Atlas before? Pretty cool. They wouldn't tell us his name early. They didn't want anyone to not like it. I like it. Yeah, so he's going to be little Atlas and Serena. They're the grandbabies, great grandbabies. They're not really closest to me. The closest ones to me are definitely um, Nathan's 3 boys, but they can call me Bubby too. Ayla, that's a beautiful name. I remember Ayla was a book. I read a book with Ayla being the main person in it. Lily, come here. Come here. Come here. Okay. Come here. Come. Oh, you want me to throw the toy? She wants me to throw. You ready? Yep. Go get it. Go get it. Okay, Lily's in a mood. Well, this is cool weather, so everybody's frisky. Clan of the Cave Bear. That was the name of the movie with Ayla. Wasn't that, did anyone ever read that? Did you want it again? Good job. Ready? Go get it. Yeah, she wants to play. Hi, Dad's Vintage Garage. Welcome. A kitchen table full of glass. I know you're kidding, Darby. Say, I know you're. Oh, you're just. She's retrieving it and actually she lets it out of her mouth. More? Ready? Go get it. I throw it down the hall in my little trailer. Everybody got something to drink warm and feel good and all cuddly and everything. Our dog hears the toy and wants to play too. Betsy. Oh, Lily. Oh, she's got a lot of energy. Normally, it's good for a couple throws. Ready? Okay, go. Go get it. That'll tire her out. Hello, Carol. Plain vanilla grandma. Loved your last video, sweetheart. The squeaky toy affects all dogs. Uh-huh. It's not very often that Lily brings me the toy, to play. She is a sweetie. I really, Carol, I love listening to your voice. You've got a sweet voice. And I'm really funny about voices. I have to be able to handle it. That's a cool thing. You ready? Get it. Go get it. Go get it. Yeah, she's getting tired. Yeah, living on Social Security is what plain vanilla grandma's talking about. And boy, when you start to think about the list of things you need every month, it definitely is never enough, is it? Come here. Give me. Darby, your dog is looking for the squeaky toy now. That's Lily squeaking. Come here. Oh, goodness gracious. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, Donna. Good to see ya. Good to see everybody. I thought I'd do a Friday live for a little while, and why not? It's not like I got major plans here. I've got my babies, and Rosie's right here too. She's just sitting behind me. I just fed them. So spoiled. I feed them good. I swear. If I ate what they ate, I would have lost lots of weight by now. 23 degrees. Rub one out, Rosie. How you doing, darling? So where are you that it's 23 degrees? Burr. It's like, I'd say it's maybe 50 here. I don't know. Let me ask. Okay, watch out because all your Googles are gonna go off. Okay, Google, what's the temperature? 46 degrees. Yeah, we got 46, and it's gonna go down to 42. Not bad. Hi, Pamela Decker. I'm doing well. So you're in the New York mountains, and it's cold in the mountains no matter where. As long as you're in a warm house and you got the right clothes, that's all that matters. It's all that matters. She loves to sleep she'll stay in my arms for hours until my arm falls asleep. You ready to go down there and be a big girl? Okay, go get it. Let me show you this close up. I just made this one. This is like 55 inches long. This is the longest necklace I don't know if I've ever really made one as long. I might have years ago, but it's got some new pretty beads. Matter of fact, let me show you. This piece right here, that's Bakelite. That's like a vintage bead or Bakelite bead. I made them. I used real pretty stuff. Crystals. Whoa. So long I have to. Turtles. Leaves. Flower beads. That's what it is. Dan's in North Miami says it's 80 degrees there, which is a cool front. Brenda, 25 degrees where you are, Brenda. Okay. Donna says, just watched that movie yesterday about the guy that remembers the Beatles. And I just rented that movie on TV. We just watched it too. How interesting. What did you think of that movie? Hello, Timothy Williams. Welcome, sweetie. Hi, Judy. Thank you, Carrie. Hi, Emily. 54 where Emily is. It's 40. What did it say? 46 here. Which I can't beat that. That's fine. I like it cool. You know it's cool if I'm wearing a necklace up here. Well, for sure. Anyway, I thought I'd share the extra long necklace and wear it until I sell it. But it's cool because you can make it look like that. Or you can make it look kind of like a choker. And it's still long. Pretty cool. And Emily, are you in Kentucky? I can't remember where you all are. It's hard. I have a terrible memory. But it was 90 yesterday and it's 54 now. So that's a big jump. Yeah. We do that here in Texas a lot. It'll be like 35 degrees one day and then the next day it'll be like close to 80. South Texas, near Padre Island. Okay. Yeah, you know Texas. The 1 minute it's hot, the next minute it's freezing. And Brenda's in Pennsylvania. I've never been to South Padre, but I'd like to go. I would definitely want to get there. Doreen says 24 degrees in Dustin. And with a dusting of snow. Ooh. Hey Timothy, I think of you when I do videos like that. So I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I'd like to see the beaches. I haven't seen a beach since I moved here. Yeah, the movie yesterday was interesting because I love I do love the music, and it's crazy that nobody knew the Beatles. You know what got me? See, I'm such a realist. I'm thinking, how did this one guy remember all the words to all the songs? You know? Plus, the actor that looked like John Lennon. Yeah, like, was that really John Lennon? Or was that, I mean, I didn't understand that part of the movie. Pamela says it's cold, 55 in north central Florida. Yeah, yeah, South Florida is just always warm, almost always. But I liked it, so I did. I rented it on my new Dish network. Yeah, the music was really good, very good. But I mean, he remembered every single song, like, I don't know how anybody could remember every Beatles song. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Now, what was that? I didn't know Rosie said that. Rosie O'Kelly said that at one time that the Monkees were better than the Beatles. No way, Jose. Darby, what are you going to do with all these necklaces, sweetheart? This one's Darby's. Okay, let me read this so I get it. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you say in the movie, I believe the character had to try to Google some of the lyrics, but he couldn't because the Beatles didn't exist. So I guess little things along the way jogged his memory to remember. Well, you could say that, you know, because it's a movie. I know. I'm too much into like reality, I guess. Carol, Plain Vanilla Grandma says I just invited my YouTube friend Solo Sue to come join us. She's just starting her adventures in living in an RV. Cool. Maybe she'll be here in a minute. Well, she's welcome. Yes, Darby, I got the order. Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. I didn't realize you wanted another one. Let's see what I'm missing. Yeah, Donna, I don't know if that was the real John, but John died. So it's like, it was like a make believe story. So, oh, you're getting it for your staff? Wow. Well, they're going to love it. Emily says the Monkees opened up for Jimi Hendrix once. Wow, that's interesting because they're so different from each other. Hi, John. John says he just stopped in. The temperature is 19 degrees, burr cold. Your necklace looks nice. We're in the Adirondacks, so we've got 2 inches of snow. Take care, because I'm watching hockey on TV. Well, John, thanks for coming in and giving us a bit of what you're doing. 19 degrees, but you're watching hockey. Dave Clark 5 had some great songs. This is no longer my necklace. This belongs to Darby. I can't keep up with them. I keep making long ones thinking, well, someone else is going to want a long necklace, but Darby wants them. So first one gets them. Yeah, I haven't been making a lot. I just made like one. It takes a while to make them. And then I get tired and go in the house. That's what's nice about being retired. I don't, have to do it that long. Oh, Darby, my friend Chris, she is fine. I love Chris. I haven't talked to her in a while, but I do know she's fine because we're on Facebook together and Instagram. So it all looks like she's doing good. I'll call her. I'll call her soon. The Long and Winding Road is a beautiful song. I know a lot of Beatles songs, but I could never sing them all, every bit, every word. I think you're going to like this one. So you have a staff that you work with, Darby, and like are you giving them out as bonuses or something? I'm just curious. Yeah, no, social. I really like the series you're doing, Carol. Oh, you know, it's hard to live on what we're supposed to live on. So you can't. And I never saved money. I didn't. I was not a good saver. Neither my family. I don't think it just wasn't something that we were able to do. No, I don't want to play. Cool. Yeah. Darby's series about Social Security basically the month runs out before the check, you know. Hello, Solo Sue. Welcome to my channel. Nice to see you. Welcome. Got great people in here. Hit the subscribe button and welcome to the community. Oh, okay. Darby says she's got several hippie peace and love ladies that work for her. Love my necklaces. I should have put a peace sign on. I usually want to put a peace sign on, but I don't want anyone to not want it because there's a peace sign on it, which is stupid. Next one I make is going to have a peace sign. Good for you, Dan. Dan's working on a camper. He's building his own camper. So he's making the door and the frame, and if enough time, prepping for paint. Oh yeah, you're getting that. That's moving along quite fast. Well, Darby, I think I'm the same way. I was raised in the '60s. You know, I identify with not to being a hippie, but def, definitely a flower child. You know, I'm into peace and love and harmony. Okay, I'm gonna do one with peace signs. Hello, happy days. Welcome to the Friday night chat. Yeah, I held back. I was going to put one in here. I put everything else in, but I will consider what you said and make a peace and love necklace. Hey, Deb Bushman, welcome. You're helping me out, and I'm glad that the ladies at work love them. Yeah, wow. So today was a quiet day here. Hello, Butterbean Head. Welcome to the Friday chat. It's good to have new people join, definitely. This is a pretty open chat. It's Friday night, and usually I do a live stream. But I've got really have great friends and subscribers that come in on my live streams. So I hope you continue to come back and get to know everybody because we're pretty friendly in here. I'm going Monday to Abilene to go to the dermatologist. I think there's something right here I want her to take off. And then I'm going to go get my glasses adjusted because they want to slide down my nose, but I'm going to tell them to pinch that in a little tighter. Yeah, where are you from, Sue? What part of the world? We always like to talk about how our weather is and all that. Pamela. Peace, man. Peace and love, like Ringo says. Hey, Giggle Fishy. Welcome to the Friday chat. Silicone nose pads. Yeah, because this it tends to want to go like there, and that's not good. It has to be really right there. I love peace signs. I think we should be more into peace than we are these days. This is my wonderful wacky women mug. Yeah. So what else can we talk about? We can talk about Social Security. How many of us in here are living on Social Security? Anybody want to put your hand up? I'm drinking, hi Debbie. This is fresh made coffee. It's hazelnut coffee. So there's a lot of us that absolutely depend on Social Security. And I don't know about you, but growing up, I just did not have a chance to save a whole lot of money. Yeah, so we're all pretty much living on it. Look at all the hands. You know, and Carol, in case you don't know, um, come on, Lily. Um, Plain Vanilla Grandma's doing a series on Social Security, which I found very interesting. Her part one, but it's true, you know. Um, oh my gosh, come here, come on. Anyway, just the idea though that you were supposed to save money to live and make the right investments in life. I That was not something easy for me to do in my life. I don't know. Some people went to college and master degree and they're had really good careers, but I didn't. Oh, Darby, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. You're something else. So Sue, you're not at Social Security age yet, but you will be eventually. So you have an RV. So what kind of a RV do you have? To you, Darby. Thank you. Print me up. Hey, hello. I live in a 27-foot travel trailer, which now is sitting here, and it's going to stay here. I'd love to get a van, and that's something in the future that I might trade. Thank you. My fart tastes like latex. That's an interesting name you've decided to go with, but each his own, right? I'll just call you. Should I call you Latex? I'm not gonna go through the whole name. Um, I don't even know. I just get off. Hey Sharon. Yes, it's exactly. We penny pinched. I penny pinched all my life, and pretty much had to just live on what you make, And then when I did make a little extra, I went on a vacation, or I used it. I bought something for my car. Or I bought a ticket to a concert. I mean, I just never really had enough to save it. So I am living on social, but I am fortunate because I am able to have a YouTube channel and sell my art and my jewelry makings on my Etsy shop. So that helps me tremendously. And I'm very grateful. Really, I am. But we still have to figure it out, and I think that's what everybody tries to do. Like, we try to work it out. What are we going to do to create a living arrangement in your 60s and 70s that you could afford, that you don't have to worry, because that'll kill you faster than anything, just worry and anxiety. Oh, thank you, butter. Thank you. That is a gift from God. Honestly, when I was 12, I started playing guitar. Never had a problem playing. Used to do that for a long time. But I didn't make that much money, but I did it. Yeah, single moms, a lot of us. Thank you. Right, we just make it to the next paycheck. And even when I was working, I was like, we've had good years, but never that good. And um, it's just how it went. Oh, okay. Solo Sue said I have a class C, just starting out, enjoying it. I know that's something that if I have a trailer. I was gonna travel to Oregon and Washington and really like be a full-time traveler, but I did not enjoy pulling my travel trailer with my truck. It felt like the truck was straining. I felt like I was in prison. I couldn't stop anywhere I wanted. And so I wound up here in Texas on my friend Kathy and Mark's property, and I decided to. They asked me if I wanted to plant myself here permanently, and for now, yes, that's what I'm doing. That's true, Carrie. Yes, she says it's very hard when your Social Security doesn't go up, but the cost of living continues to rise, rise, rise. Oh, she's just happy to be here. We're very close. Yeah, so, when I was thinking about what am I gonna do, like, after my husband passed away, that was 5 years ago, um, luckily, I got a little bit of his Social Security, like, you get if you're married, you can get part of your husband or wife's Social Security. That helped me because he made more than me. So, gratefully, it, works out, that I make enough. And then when I came here, I really just pay for utilities, water, electric, and then I pay for the um, dish network for both Cat and Mark and me, and that's it for my monthly. So I'm lucky, believe me. Um, oh my goodness, the names that people give themselves. But I don't mind your name as long as you're being cool and you are. I'm fine with that. Yeah, so all my life I've just like basically lived month to month. Some were and when I had a good month, like we did something. Looking good. Welcome, darling. How are you today? Dan says it's disgraceful that the government gives billions to other countries but tells the retired that there's no money for them. Amen. Amen, brother. I agree. I don't think you even have to be married 10 years, actually. I heard 6 months, believe it or not, that you could claim your spouse's if they pass away their Social Security. So you might want to check. There you go. Beanhead says at 62, I am going to the. I'm sorry. Going to file to draw from myself. At 65, will file to draw from my husband's. And I was gonna say something plain vanilla grandma. Um, your Humana, that insurance that you pay, and then they take out like 100 and something dollars out of your social. You don't have to have that taken out. Now I live in Texas, but it was the same way in Alabama because I did check. If you only make a certain amount of money, chances are that Medicare, that payment, can you won't have to pay for it. So I would check. Yeah, divorce screws you up. If you divorce, no, it doesn't work too good. You have to be, someone passes away while you're married. And I was so grateful. Um, I love my husband with all my heart. At one point, I wasn't even going to marry him. We lived together for 5 years, but he had the insurance, he had a good job, and we got married. So yeah, 10 years if only you divorced a military person. Oh, okay, okay. Dan says I got my stepmother and father's Social Security. She gets extra 900 on top of her own. Carol, I haven't painted a thing lately. I have like 3 paintings to sell, and they're listed on Etsy, and I just sort of, the weather changes. Normally, I start getting into making jewelry now. Not saying that I won't paint, but the weather's good and I can sit out in the garage and do my laundry and paint. Hi, Grandma Cat. Yeah, widowed 11 years, get my husband's social. Yeah, so if his social is more than your social, you get to. I think my husband's. I forget what he was getting because he was on disability before he passed away. But when I went to the Social Security place, I was a happy camper because it was a matter of extra $400 or $500 a month, and that is important. And I don't know how people do it. Like in Texas, you can find a place to rent really cheap. I mean, you can own a house for $30,000, or maybe a little more if you want something really nice. But or even renting one for 400 a month to 500 a month, up to 600 a month, and you have a really nice place. But you go to live in Los Angeles or you go live in New York or uh, really any city, and you got to pay so much. I don't know how people do it. I really don't. Darby's asking me about Lee and Stephanie own a business called Kendall and Company, but they own a lot of businesses, and it seems to be doing fine. I haven't really thought about it or asked him about it, but it's still open. They do a lot of online business. They sell essential oils and candle melts, but they also have two restaurants and an Ace Hardware and an RV park. Right, Kat. Yeah, if you live in like Seattle or Portland, Oregon, you're going to pay it's so much money. That's a shame, Judy. Judy said, I wish that people could see the poverty I see in our homeless community, elderly included. Heartbreaking. I am poverty. I am poverty, but I feel rich and blessed every day. Giggle Fishy, you just said, I wish I could afford the dentist. That should be part of Medicare too. I don't get that because if you don't take care of your teeth and you get an infection, it can give you a heart attack. It can go right to your brain. Our government fails the poor. Yep. Debbie June says, I live in Vancouver, Washington, just outside of Portland, Oregon. $1,100 for one bedroom. I mean, I couldn't even live there because I couldn't pay it. And Dan says he lives in North Miami. You can't touch a house here for less than 1,200 a month, and that'd be a dump. There you go. Plain Vanilla Grandma said, I hope everyone will join me and let's figure out how to live our best life on very little money. Need hints and clues, suggestions to share with everybody. I just think that dental care is important. And in voting, who the heck are you going to vote for? It's like it's very confusing to just the average person. Hello, boss. Welcome. Suggestions. Mary said she needs some suggestions on how to stretch food budget. Well, like here in our town, the first is it the first, no, the third Tuesday of the month, there's a food bank, and I've signed up for it. And usually, I'll give a lot of my stuff to Nathan and Nadia for the boys, but they give some good food out once a month. I would definitely check to see if there's a food bank that you can join. Right, Deb, dental cost is crazy. Just to get your teeth cleaned, it's like $150. It's that, you know, vote for women. Yeah, buy things only on sale. That's one way to do it. Um, it's hard because living in an RV, my refrigerator and my freezer are small. Although Kathy and Mark just bought another refrigerator and put it in the garage, so I can use it too. But I don't know. I just know that I can't go and buy, like, from Costco, it's they're too big. Timothy says he got his first senior discount at the dentist today. Speaking of the dentist. Okay, Gigglefishy says buy things from thrift stores. Look at all the weekly ads, then go shopping. Seattle Judy said 1,500 a month for an apartment here. Deposit first last credit check. Unaffordable. You know, that's crazy. Judy, I don't know how people are living in these places. I'm lucky. I lucked out because when if I stayed in Florida, I would be. I mean, I think I could make it, but it wouldn't have been as good. My lot rent was like almost $600, and it goes up every year. That's half of my check. I wouldn't be able to make it. I wouldn't be able to have much. Yeah, she has an extra fridge. We just got that fridge. I mean, they, and I can use it. Right, eating ramen and cheap food, but geez, cheap food. Nobody deserves that when you get older. Well, there's government funded or like low income housing here, but man, I don't think I'd even want to live there. I don't know. Yeah, my glasses were like 285, and that took a big chunk out of my money. Hi, Molly. Hey, Faye. We're just talking about living basically as you get older within your means on Social Security. A lot of us didn't save a lot of money, so we're not living off of pensions. We're living off of social. I've never been to Aldi's. Grandma Cat says most churches have food banks. I mean, you can make rice and veggies, but I mean, think about going to the grocery store. I mean, I went to the grocery store a couple days ago and I spent like $120. And I didn't really buy that. I mean, I bought enough, but it wasn't really a lot either. Let's see. We all need help to stretch money dollars for food and everything. Come to my channel because we are all going to share ideas and info. Dollar Tree has some cheap food, but a lot of that food is processed crap. Yeah, that's true, Butter. She says farmers markets are good and have fresh produce if they are real farmers markets. Danny said his inexpensive meal is ground turkey with spaghetti. Yeah, well, you can make soup that lasts a while. It's just a matter of, trying as best you can to just make it. Well, I don't have a Dollar Tree here, but we have Dollar General. They've got food. I mean, if you run out of milk or if you need a frozen dinner or some ice cream or, maybe some lunch meat, you can go there and get it, but it's not where I like to shop. Yeah, eat less, a lot less. Oh, Mary, it's not only just for you, honey. We're just talking about it for ourselves too. Giving up meat saves a lot. Yeah, I eat a lot of chicken. Hold on a minute. Kathy's asking me a question. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna type this to her. Um, Sam's is a great place if you can put it all away. Okay, let me see. Okay. There. Oops. Okay. All right, I'm back. I like thrift stores too. Hi, Dwayne. Peanut butter and eggs. What we have chicken. Chickens laying eggs, so now I don't have to buy eggs. I love my chicken. The chickens are cool. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to take care of the chickens next week. They go to Florida, Cat and Mark, and I am going to be the one that takes care of the chickens. Hey, RV Fat Cat. What did you say? 120. I lost it. I was busy. What's 120? Molly says she likes when I chat with the chickens. Well, they're really interesting little creatures. I never had a chicken in my life before I moved here, and these chickens are nice. They're very mellow chickens. The last group of chickens we had were a little more. I don't know if they were just not as friendly. These are friendly. Yeah, eggs are cool and they're good. They're a good source of protein. So, yep, sweet chickens. So I'm going to take care. I've never really, these chickens in particular, I've never gone inside. So I'm going to have to give them water and their scratch and their food. I've done it with the other chickens. I don't like Vienna sausage. That is so salty. Gigglefishy says, I need to raise animals that produce mac and cheese. That's cute. That's funny. Oh my gosh. So, Dan, you're eating a can of pork and beans with some Vienna sausage? Gross. I'm a good cook. Darby said, okay, if you could go on a 1 week vacation, all expenses paid, what would it be? Probably a cruise or a place on the beach, somewhere on the beach. Anywhere, though, that's big. Oh, yes, Timothy, I bet I will be asked to make corn pudding for sure. Yeah, Italy sounds good to me too. Happy days. Oh, there's so many wonderful places in the world that I'd like to go to, but if I had to be in this country, maybe Hawaii on the beach. Me too, Butter. Butter says she'd like to go to Ireland. Maui. My friends lived in Maui for 7 years and they loved it. I'm so glad I'm retired, Judy. It really changed my life. And I don't really mind that I don't have a huge paycheck anymore. I just create, I've been creating my extra money with YouTube. That helps me a lot. But I've had it for 3 years. It does take time. So anyone that's starting a channel, it's not overnight. It took a while. British Isles. There's so many places I'd like to go to. Scotland. What is the worst habit I picked up since retiring? Worst habit. Probably sitting too much, if that's a habit. I like fried bologna sandwiches. In Buffalo, you can get fried bologna on a hard roll, with cheese melted on it. It's good. Yeah, okay, that's true. Happy Day says looking at YouTube all day. I think the attachment to my phone, bad habit. I have a few bad habits, but they've always been there. Yeah, nothing wrong with a bologna sandwich or a nice grilled cheese sandwich with a nice tomato soup. That's a good dinner. Oh, I'm sorry, Donna. That's another thing. Our darling pets that need to go get their shots and be cared for, that's an expense. And once you hit Social Security, it's really difficult to take care of them the way you really want to, and your teeth. It's not easy. Daniel, we chatted once before, not sure you'll remember, but my RV burnt to the ground. Guys, don't use those Mr. Heaters. Oh my goodness, Daniel, I'm glad you're okay. I have heard that. I never leave my electric heater on, and I don't have a buddy heater. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. That's right, Timothy. You can send me a bologna sandwich from Buffalo on the salted wick bread. Oh my God. Oh, I've lost a lot of the. Hold on. Um, Sharon said I'm trying to downsize in my condo uh, to about 400 square feet. I love the simplicity and want to go even smaller. Wow, Faye. Faye said she spent $448 yesterday on a dog, on one of her dogs. That's scary. It really is. Gigglefishy says I'll probably be going to be found someday sitting lifeless in this chair with YouTube videos playing. Grandma Cat says my dog had heart issues. She had her own credit card. It came with to 7,000 one year. Yeah, well, you got to pay her credit card. How many square feet? I'm not sure. I don't know. 27 foot. I don't know what my square foot is. Cheryl says she loves grilled cheese sandwich with a good tomato soup. Hi, my boyfriend cream pies me. How are you? Oh, that's awful, Daniel. Oh my gosh. He said it. Yes, it did. I had it hooked up to a propane tank. So it was a buddy heater, like a buddy heater kind of thing? Oh, cat, I know. If anything happens to these 2, I'm taking care of them, and I feed them good food. I find that they're healthier eating what I cook for them than the crap that they sell in those cans and in, the store. Yeah, I'm not sure, Giggle Fishy, but that sounds about right. Yes, us older people, I was talking in my last video about feeling invisible. I don't personally really feel invisible, but I feel like our age group is overlooked. Like, it really is overlooked. They say, oh, the old people will die. The young people don't understand that they're going to be like us. They're going to be older too. And to protect your older people and make sure that they have the good health care and live okay. But no, not in our country. That's what I do. I feed my dogs chicken, hamburger, any kind of beef. I cook it, um, ground turkey with peas and carrots, and I put in turmeric. I put in parsley flakes, things that's good for them. Oh, really? Okay, so I'm around 340 to 400 square foot. I have one slide out, which I'm in. Right, that's what I'm talking about, Butter. That the young people today don't have the heart for grandparents that they should. They don't, and it's very sad. See, there you go. Cream Pie says she worked for a dog food factory and as a teenager. People food's better. I mean, you can't give them. I don't give my dogs a lot of fried food or highly spiced food. I don't give them a lot of cheese, fat. I don't. I mean, I tell you, if I ate what they ate, I'd be slim. But once in a while they get something probably, but mostly they eat really healthy, really healthy. Gigglefishy said, "I'm really afraid of this escalating backlash and hatred for baby boomers." Your dog eats well, my dogs couldn't eat what I eat because I like spice. But if I get some meat, I'll take out a piece for myself if I'm going to, make my own, and I make sure that they eat good. Hatred in general, yeah. Well, I mean, just the idea though, in our country, and I can only talk for the USA because I don't live anywhere else. Um, we just don't get enough support. Some towns try this. Our little town here in Texas really tries to look after the poor people and the people that have less. But there shouldn't be a problem with all the money that is spent by the government for things. They should make sure that every social security check goes up every year, at least by the cost of living, but it doesn't. All right, Dan. He says that the problem is the people have lost control of the government. I laughed when people talk about the two parties. Oh, well, it went fast. Let me do it over here. I laughed when people talk about the two parties as if there's a difference except for their names. There you go. Kat says seniors are not respected in the USA. I agree. I mean, other countries take care of their older people. We should have free buses, free taxis, or whatever we need to get where we're going. Right. I agree with you, Darby. Yeah, Texas. I mean, I've only lived in Texas for 3 years, but I find that like living in my little town, the town does a lot for people in general. You can live here cheap. Now, yes, I'm an hour drive to go to the mall and that kind of thing. But who cares? When you get older, you just want to make sure you can make ends meet. I agree, Faye. Unfortunately, we've had only men in government, and I think women. First of all, women are well. I think women are the stronger sex, but we've been subservient to men, and it's over. Harmony Payne says, "I'm on a plane from Seattle back to Southern California. Maybe I can join the chat." All right, you can join the chat. Right, Butterbean. Remember that all the Social Security the politicians borrowed from us a few years ago. Sharon says she's trying to keep meals from $1 to $2 a meal. That's hard to do. Faye wants more women in government. Make sure we vote for women. Carol, you live near Amarillo? Is that where you live now? I didn't know that. Yeah, we need to vote for, and like what women? Which woman? Is there a woman out there that y'all like that we should try to start looking about? That's right. Judy says there's a lot of places for offering services, but a lot of people get turned away. I just turned my heater on. I've been enjoying my air fryer a lot and making like sweet potato fries or regular French fries. That's a meal in itself. Well, if you like an oven baked potato, you should try an air fried potato. See, and that's another thing, Donna. Like she says that every year she gets her taxes, it screws her up. I think seniors, when they get to be 65 or older or whatever it is, we should be able to not have to pay house taxes. RV Fat Cat says you can eat for $1 to $2 per meal or less, but you have to cook. You can get a 10-pound bag of chicken quarters from Walmart for $6. You can make a lot of meals out of that. I agree. I agree. Faye says when I take my dad to the hospital, they don't work as fast when you tell them he's 90. It's so sad. Really. Mary just turned 90. She's got a long time to live. Dan, Darby says, look at Emily's list. It is a national organization supporting women candidates. Butterbean is asking about making the French fries you're talking about. Very short time. You spray the basket. You cut your fries. I put them in a bag and season them. Shake the bag. I use a little bit of oil, but I don't even think you have to. But I put about a tablespoon of oil, and I just shake it, and then I think it's about maybe like 15 minutes. I don't know for sure. No, I don't want to be president. Thanks, Timothy. I'd make it a horrible president. It's too much stress. Someday I'll stop and say hello to you on my way to Colorado, because Amarillo, isn't that like closer to the Colorado area? Hi, Mrs. Thorough. Welcome. My pressure cooker, six quart. Is that what they call it? I don't know. I don't know. I have to look. Dan says to vote for someone just based on sex, race, and religion is not how to pick leaders. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. You know what's really good to make too that can last for like a long time is a big bag of like lima beans and put a little bit of like a ham hock in there, some bay leaf, garlic, and or any kind of beans really. We got two things we're talking about: how to cook on a budget and how to find the right people to vote for. My air fryer, I don't know what size it is. It's pretty big. I don't know. Well, here's my one sweet puppy. And my other sweet puppy's right there laying on a blanket. Yeah, it's about 46 here right now in my area of Texas. Okay, good point, cream pies. I missed it. If you can read the Constitution, you'd be a good president. Something seems like most can't. Yeah, and there's always a fight. I mean, around here, everyone's for Trump, which I'm not. Gigglefishy said they got their first snow today. Nice. I don't even want to get into it, Dan. We never mind. 23 degrees where you are. Ooh, cold. Yeah, I like to. You can get tuna, make tuna sandwiches and salads, and you can make beans and chicken. There's ways to eat. How many paint says can't generalize about men and women? My son is a feminist for women's equality. That's how I raised him. That's good. Yeah, I'm not a Trumper, but the people in this town basically are. That's how it is. Yeah, we can't really discuss too much of the politics. I think the point of the chat really isn't the politics, although it might boil down to who's in office. Um, it's just about how we're treated in society when you get older and you've lived your life and you've done as well as you can, and then you get to a point and you don't have enough to live on, and you have to like, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I looked. It was 46. It's probably a little cooler because I got cool in here. Hey, Carol, thank you. I'll talk to you again soon, I'm sure. Yeah, it's hard to discuss, candidates and all that crap. Molly says she likes cooked frozen shrimp from Walmart. Aren't they kind of expensive? I don't know. RV Fat Cat said you get tired of chicken because you're not finding creative ways to make meals with it. So I guess the question is, are we feeling so entitled and complaining because we're tired of eating chicken? I eat all kinds of food. Sharon's been making a lot of soup lately with fresh veggies. I agree with you, cream pie. I go to Walmart here. That's pretty much where I go mostly. Yeah, you got to be careful with certain fish. I don't want to eat fish from China. But good fresh soup. I have a pressure cooker. The other day, I made I took chicken thighs. They were boneless and skinless. I sauteed them in a little bit of avocado oil with seasoning to get them browned. Then I threw in 2 cups of jasmine rice, a cut up onion, a bag of spinach, a bunch of herbs and spices, a little teriyaki sauce and stuff, and covered it and pressure cookered it, and it was delicious. And it was um, a couple of days worth of food actually. Okay, let me. I want to view your black hole. What did you say? Let's see. Is it even worth talking about? Nobody can come and hide out at my house. Sorry, that's not going to happen. Nope. Carrie Joe's got a question if anyone wants to answer. What's the difference between keto and plain keto? Has she? Gigglefishy said RV Fat Cat is one who has come in here in the past and insulted me. I never read anything like that. Timothy, do you think Florida will treat the president better than New York in his retirement? He's got a castle on the beach. Solid gold, the guy's so rich. That's the truth, cream pie. Alran El Cantera. Hello. Hello, hello. I think that really there's the real keto plan is grass-fed beef, organic beef and chicken, veggies, and a good fats. Um, a lot of people do bacon and all kinds of crappy processed meat, and that's not really a good way to do keto. But it's expensive to live on the grass-fed beef and all that stuff. Hi, Laura Wright. I am fine. I hope you are. We're just having a good old discussion about all kinds of things, really. Yeah, some states have higher taxes. I will answer you, Black Hole. I don't care what he does. As long as he treats me well, I'll treat him well. I don't have any information on that, so I don't know why you're asking me about it, but whatever. I'm friendly to him. I don't want you in my room anymore. Sorry. I don't need your negativeness. So, okay. Thank you, Alran. You're very sweet. I'm okay for an old lady. I don't mind tofu if it's made well. Exactly how many paints? Tofu can be very tasty. If you don't do anything with it, it's very blah. And I will talk to anybody I want to talk to. So that's the way I feel about it. You could Google tofu recipes and you'll probably get a ton of them. Thank you. Yeah, YouTube has all kinds of recipes. If you put in tofu recipes, you'll get a bunch. I like a steak once in a while, but I'm not a big huge steak eater. Yeah, you'll probably find a lot of good recipes right here on YouTube. I like breakfast. I think breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. I really like eggs and sausage and bacon and toast and cream cheese and bagels and grilled onions and mushrooms, all that stuff in the morning. I haven't even had dinner today. I'm trying to think what I ate. Yes, Laura, I got the 2 shirts at Walmart. They are there now. Yeah, I mean, if I had to say my favorite meal, it would be either like, a really yummy breakfast with grits and eggs or hash browns crispy. And I could go on about that. Or king crab, drawn butter, baked potato. Yeah, Pinterest is great for a lot of things. Chicken wings. I make really good chicken wings, and I make the best chicken wings in my air fryer. I never used to make chicken wings, but now they're just so easy to make and so delicious. No problem. Yeah, breakfast for dinner. I might do that tonight. I might when I'm done. I love bagels I like really good, the good Jewish bagels with a smear of yummy chive cream cheese and some Nova Scotia with a sweet onion, a little bit of capers. Oh, that I love that. Yeah, king crab's awesome. Who can afford it? Last year, though, my friend Craig sent me 3 pounds of king crab for we ate it for New Year's. Kathy, Mark, and I. He's awesome. I don't know why he's not in here talking to us, but yum yum, huh, Amanda? and it was good because it was all, it was all put in dry ice. Craig's been doing good. I mean, he's living up in Long Island with his family and going through a lot, but he seems to be doing good. I like some good ramen. I like Asian food in general. If I'm going out to dinner, I love to go to a Thai restaurant or a really good Japanese or Chinese restaurant. I enjoy Asian food, definitely. Oh really? Well, I've never eaten, and we have Sonics everywhere in Texas. I'll have to try that sometime. I take ramen noodles. What I'll do is I'll buy a whole roast, a whole cooked roasted chicken at the grocery store, and I'll share it with the dogs too, and then I'll take pieces and put it like with some sautéed onions or whatever I got if I have mushrooms, and put it on top of the ramen, and it's delicious. Well, RV Fat Cat, I've never seen you do that. So, oh, I'm so sorry, Sharon. God bless her. Are you sure, Giggle Fishy, that that's the person? Maybe it was somebody else. Yeah, you can do a lot with a one of those rotisserie chickens that you get all cooked. Yeah, you can make rice and chicken, or saute some veggies with the chicken and put it on top of ramen. Yum yum. I even like kimchi, which is spicy. I love that too. Hi, Constantine. Yeah, actually, tofu will take on the flavor of whatever you put with it. Giggle Fishy, you need to be a little bit, you need a thicker skin. That's YouTube. Everybody says whatever they want. Don't take it personally, please. Hey, we're all entitled to have our feelings of what we like to eat. And don't worry about it. That's okay, Solo Sue. I hope you've enjoyed the chat. And I hope you subscribe to my channel. Come back again. Oh, Lily. Judy, I'm hoping you're feeling better all the time, that flu doesn't stick around long at all. Timothy Williams, do you remember the Laura Secord chocolate dipping sauce you had when you first got to Texas? I think it was sent to you by someone. Wish I could find it. I think it was sold in Canada. Yeah, I think it was from Canada. I remember that was delicious. Hey, Linda. Welcome. Yeah, the flu is not fun, definitely. I think of you all the time because I have that fuzzy blanket on my bed. Oh, Stitchy Rebel says thanks to all of our veterans out there who served our country. Have a good Veterans Day night, all. Yeah, definitely. I've not taken a flu shot. No, I took one once when I was working at in Clearwater when I was like living there. That's the last time I did. Oh, Linda, I hope you're feeling okay. Yeah, the blankets like so nice. Such a soft blanket. Hi, RV Butterfly. Welcome. Gigglefishy said in 2014, I went on a diet and took a year and a half to lose 100 pounds. God bless you. That's a lot. All eating chicken prepared every way and continue to eat it, keeping the weight off. I'm sick of it. It's okay. You're allowed. You're allowed. I don't want to get the flu. Yeah, we all have to drink a lot of water and make sure that we wash our hands a lot. Yeah, I think soup's going to be something I get into. Hi, Wayne. Making bean soup. That sounds good, doesn't it? Darby, I won't wear your necklace again, okay? She already bought it. I know, 100 pounds is a lot of weight. That took a lot of control. Yeah, we don't wash our hands enough, and it's like with the season and everything, and if you're around kids, I agree with RV Fat Cat. You can take chicken and you can cook it so many different ways and make it delicious, and that's what she meant, I'm sure. Well, Judy, that blanket every night now, I look forward to it. That's good, Linda. Face it, you got me a grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. Yes, you're gonna like this. I'm pretty proud of this one. I'm proud of them all. I mean, when I make something, I always like it. If I don't like it, I won't make it. So I'll take it off and put it away until I get to the post office. Yeah, soup's a good thing to make. I have a big bag. I have the once a month. I get the food bank or whatever you want to call it. The church does it. I got a big bag of beans. I'm gonna stick that in with a couple of like celery and onion and some tomatoes and lots of seasonings. That's a good idea, Danny. I know to use the hand sanitizer is important this time of year too. When I was on keto, I did try that where you crushed up um, the pork rinds to make it like a breading, and it does work. I think I used it on pork chops. Okay, let's see. Are you moving into painting season or staying in jewelry during winter? During the winter, I do a lot more jewelry. At least I have. I still have my paintings stuff right here. Maybe I'll do both. Penske. Oh my gosh, that seasoning. Oh, Darby, the seasoning Penske seasonings that you sent, they're going to last me a long time, but I am really enjoying them. It really makes me want to cook, and I don't have to worry. I'm almost going to get rid of a lot of my other herbs because these are so delicious. I'm glad Harmony Paints. I try to make this a positive channel. I mean, we're only human beings. We have our days. But really, we all do try to accept each other. Please make sure you give me a thumbs up tonight. I only have 36, and there's 64 of you watching, and that does help me know that you're enjoying it, and I love it. I haven't painted since I have like the lighthouse. Ooh, Maryland's going to go down to 24. We had a one night like this last week that went down that cold. That sounds good, Dan. I wish I don't have any celery or ranch. Yeah, the lighthouse. I've got the lighthouse. I've got a peacock feather that I painted. I've got a Yorkie that nobody wants. Oh boy, 22 inches of snow. Whoa. Wow, you did. Everybody's gonna love that blanket. Hi, Donna. I did paint the Yorkie for someone, but that someone didn't buy it. So that's what I got. Let me let me put her down. Down. Yep. These are the paintings that I have left. Bird 20s. It's got birds flying. And then this one can go in any direction. And the Yorkie. I can't force anybody, so that's how that works. But they are on Etsy, so they're listed. Yeah, the blanket is a little like dream. I mean, never even felt anything quite like that. It's just as soft and it's comfortable. It's huge because I don't have a king size bed, so it's big. I have used the peacock beads. There's a there's one on my necklaces. And I have a bracelet I just made. There's one of those peacock beads. Wait a minute. So kind of a large bracelet, which I like. Yeah, but nobody bought the Yorkie. I don't know what happened. I forget who it was that wanted the Yorkie. I'm not gonna. They don't have to buy it, but thank you. If you have a Yorkie, I had a Yorkie. He was great. Matter of fact, my Yorkie. Well, he's behind. I have a painting of him. It's gonna be cold in North Miami. It's gonna go to 78. Yeah, we got some cool weather. I'm enjoying it, but like it's gonna be. I think it's gonna go down to low 40s tonight. We've had a couple of cold days. Yeah, it's hot in Florida. I mean, they get a nice little cool down in the winter, but not like we get. Yeah, Danny doesn't like the hot weather. Getting down to 41 in Georgia, RV Butterfly says. Thank you very much, Donna. I love putting beads together and I like the mixtures. I do. I just like putting things together. And when you have something plain, it's great. This one, it's already sold because Darby bought it, but it's really long. It's the longest one yet. It has a peacock bead. Yeesh. It's got all kinds of beads. I'm gonna have to go back and get some more beads. Okay, I'll leave that one there, and I'll wear my own stuff. Okay. Oh, you got the bone. Okay. Oh, that's a very unique necklace, Donna. I had that was that bone part was sent to me by a wonderful subscriber friend that sends me some beads, and I put that together special. So I'll never do one like that again. I like 48 hours. I like 60 minutes, 20 minute, 2020 Dateline. Yep. Thank you, Danny. 24 degrees in Indiana. Woo, Ralph. Yeah, if I like to watch those kind of. I like reality TV, and that's reality. I'm really more of a reality TV person than I am sitcoms and stuff. I'm so glad, Donna, that you love it. Who's busted? It's better saps. I'm not sure what that means. It's better soaps. Yeah, I don't like fake cop shows either. I don't type well either. That's one of the reasons I like live streams. I don't have to type. I'm going to be on here for 15 more minutes. That's 2 hours, plenty. And then I'm going to make myself something to eat. My bangs are way too long. I just got Dish Network, so I've got more television than ever. And I love that they have XM radio on so that I can have music on now. I love it in the car, and now I have it in the house. My phone changes. I'll talk into the microphone, and you got to read before you send it. Rick, you're under the weather. Well, I hope you feel better soon. We've got a few people under the weather tonight. Yeah, YouTube's pretty popular. Kathy watches YouTube all the time. All kinds of stuff. Are you asking me that, Timothy? Darby, I don't know if I do a meetup. I'd love to do one in Texas where I live. I used to type really good, really fast. Um, but now on my phone, I'm terrible on the phone typing. So I worked for a funeral parlor when I was 16 years old for a very short time. That's good, Judy. She says she gets free TV with digital antenna. Well, I just started Dish Network for me and for Kathy and Mark, and I have it in my bedroom now. And it's $80 a month, guaranteed for 2 years. And we also have Showtime and Stars for 3 months, and then it goes away. Bye, Dink. Thanks for coming in. I'd like to do a meetup. I don't know where would be a good place to do it. It would have to be like maybe somewhere near Dallas. When I'm trying to text, I'm slow. If I'm typing here, I'm okay with it, but I make a lot of mistakes. RV Fat Cat, are you still here? Yeah, I can't use an antenna here. You won't get anything in this area. You would. Face it, she'd fly out for a meetup. Well, we'll have to think about, you know, I'd like to go. I mean, I'd love to go to Arizona and all that and go to the RTR, but I don't have a way right now. We'll see. Gigglefishy says, Deb, if you won the lottery, would you move somewhere else or stay in Knox City? I would probably, I'd probably, um, if I won the lottery, I would probably buy a home here in Knox City area. I would make sure that Kathy and Mark had everything they want. They want to add a room, they want to change the windows, all kinds of stuff. So I would definitely share with them. And I would love to also have an extra apartment somewhere else. Maybe, a condo or something on the beach. Oh, good luck, Molly. I haven't bought one. Yeah, breakfast does sound good, doesn't it? I don't have, I wish I had some bagels, some really good bagels. Rick says he would travel and buy a house and a new car. Yeah, I think if I won the lottery, um, I know if it's enough money, you could buy a nice little house here, real easy, real cheap. But I also would probably get like a Class B RV and do some traveling. Daniel is asking how I make chicken wings. I just did a video on chicken wings. Did you check it out? My last video is how to make chicken wings. Check it out. Yeah, well, the RTR I think is going to be where you park wherever you want, and then they're going to have a certain area for the meetups and the like a staging area where you do stuff. Okay, I just wondered, RV Fat Cat. I wouldn't mind traveling to Europe, but I mean that's over. I don't have the money to do that, unfortunately. But I wouldn't mind taking like a cruise on the Mediterranean, like a riverboat. I can't make bagels, Tim. Sorry. Bagels are not easy. You have to boil bagels and then you put them through an oven. I don't know how to do that. I just want to buy good bagels, good New York bagels. I'm lucky I can make chicken wings. I never have been a baker. How was Italy, Harmony Paints? She said she just got back from Italy. Yeah, no matter where you go, it's always nice to come home. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up tonight, gang. That's what I asked for. There's a lot of inexpensive homes here, Giggle Fishy. I'm not kidding. You could buy a really nice brick home cheap. I mean, when you, like I was telling Craig, his homes in Long Island, I mean, they're 500,000, whatever, they're and up. But here, gosh, for 50,000, you'd have a nice home. Oh, nice, Oren. I've been to Cozumel. I enjoyed the cruise. We left from, I believe, Miami, but I know you'll really have a good time. Oh, I've never made any bagels. Yeah, Florida's got good bagels. Yum, yum. Giggle Fishy's looking around here. She said there's one just down the street from me. A little bungalow that's been updated. That's funny, Dan. Thank you, Molly. Thank you for the thumbs up. Judy, I hope you don't get any sicker and that you just nip it in the bud, drink a bunch of hot tea with lemon. Supposedly, pineapple juice is good if your throat's sore. I don't have the money for a house. What street is it on, Giggle Fishy? Does it say? Yes, rest well, Judy. I hope next time we talk, you're all better. I'd want to stay close to my friends, definitely. But I mean, I want to travel too. Like, I don't really want to stay here all year long. My idea would be to be here through the holidays and then go to the RTR and then up to California and visit my friends all the way up to Oregon and Washington, maybe further, and then head back. Ah, I have the nicest friendships, the nicest subscribers and friends of any channel. I swear I do. And we're spread all over the country too. It's kind of hard. There you go. Constantine says there was a place in Los Angeles that had water flown in from New York so that they could make the bagels. Yeah, there's something about New York bagels. 85,000 would be a very nice place. Yeah, we're on 3rd Street. So 307 3rd Street. We're in 209, but we're not southeast. I don't know where that is exactly. 85,000 means it's got to be a very nice home. Good night, Linda. Feel well. Get better. Oh, that's good, Danny. I like to give you a pick me up. Giggle fishy. Win the lottery, darling. Win the lottery. I'd love it. Good night, Linda. Rest. Get your rest. Feel better. I am about to head off this too. I do want to thank each and every one of you for joining in and talking and just being here because I really appreciate it. I do. I enjoy your company. Been on 2 hours. I think that's long enough. And I'm kind of hungry. I think I'm going to make myself something. I'm not sure what. You'd love to be can't the courier for the bagel company because you like to fly. Always a nice chat. Thank you, Oren. Yeah, well, I've never won the lottery, so I can't say that I would what I exactly would do, but I would share it with my friends. That's for sure. It's Mark's birthday next week, and they're leaving for they're going to Tampa Bay area for about 5 days. So I have a birthday card, and inside I gave them some money because I have been so fortunate lately, and I just love Mark and Kathy. So, and they've got, he wants to take his grandkids and his son and daughter to dinner, so I wanted to help. Thank you for the chat. Thanks for coming in, Rick and Danny and Giggle Fishy and Carrie and Molly and Harmony Paints and Faye and Molly, Oren, RV Fat Cat, Donna. Just, you guys are the jewels of my channel. Till next time, love and peace. Gonna end it now. Peace out, my friends.